Today we're taking a look at Bop, an app that allows you to turn your phone into a DJ booth. Welcome to episode 46 of the App Breakdown. I've seen some screenshots of this app online. They look exceptionally fun. Now, I'm not a DJ. I'm probably not going to be a daily user of this, but if there are cool interfaces to be seen, then I want to see them. So let's open the app here. I don't have an account, so we're going to get to see the account creation. Throw your headphones on. Okay, I'm not going to throw the headphones on because we're recording, but very simple, no flair. Continue with Apple. Let's go with my blurred email. Boom. Once again, I've said this in many episodes, but I just love signing in with Apple. It's so seamless. Okay, let's create a quick profile photo, and they have my name right away. Good reminder that when your users log in or sign up with Apple, you can just take their name from there. So don't make users type their name if they don't have to. Let's create. Okay, we have my blurred pictures here, and we're gonna add this picture here of me drinking wine and eating cheese. Hit continue. All right, screen fades out. Okay, I really love what I'm seeing. I don't even know what I'm seeing, but I really love it. Try one of our top picks. Okay, so from here, I'm supposed to hit go to mix. But before that, let's take a look at this beautiful scroll. So first of all, I love the outsides of the album. I'm not sure if it's supposed to represent like a plastic wrap or it's more like a CD case that is scratched up, but I really love this. I love the little bounce as you swipe between the albums, and also there's a haptic as you go through them. So I love this. Further below, we have the browse categories. I'm not sure what that does because so it's not tappable, and if I swipe down, there's nothing there. So it feels like the layout of the screen could be a bit better, but the carousel itself is amazing. Okay, let's go with nasty. Go to mix. Okay, we have a loading screen here with the album. Whoa. Okay, so many cool things happening. So the music is playing straight away. I'm probably gonna get copyrighted, so I'm not sure how we're gonna do this. So I'm just gonna take the sound off for now. But you saw the disc coming out of the album and then coming up below. And now we have a little tutorial, so just guiding me through things. Let's build your mix. Tap to continue. Okay, I'm gonna tap here. Let's start with a beat. So now it's saying nice. Now let's add some chords. So I'm gonna add the sound here so that we can hear it. I'm gonna add the chords, and we can basically switch. Oh my god, look at this. Basically, I'm gonna take the sound again. Basically, as I swipe between different areas, there's a haptic. There's like a kind of explosion on the thing that I'm scrubbing, and it changes the icon. This is so cool. Okay, let's add it here on top. Hit record and save your set when you're ready. Okay, got it. Cool, and now it's just playing, and we see the animations of things playing. Can I scratch on the disc? No, I was trying to do the little wiki wiki. As you can see, I'm a professional DJ. So what do we have more here? Let's explore actually the overall UI before we go into the functionality. So at the top, we have the music that is playing. We have a button to go back, and we have save. Let's explore each of them now. So first I'm gonna go back. Okay, and here we just go into different songs. Let's go into Capable of Love. Boom, I love this animation of the peel coming off and then the disc coming out of the album. And then we have the now playing at the top. If we tap that, nothing happens. So I'm tapping here, nothing happens. And if we tap save, we just save our new bop, which in this case, we didn't add anything. So it's just the original song. So let's go back. Then on the left, we have video, photo, and what I'm assuming is shuffle. Let's tap each of these, see what they are. So video, they would like to access the camera. Oh, am I gonna record myself? Interesting. Video. Record the sample. Okay, so in this case, I'm just gonna record the sample of hitting my MacBook with a scissor, because that's what I have at hand. So start recording. Allow. Stop. I'm just gonna add a photo of the setup. Oh, it's the background. So I have the background here. Can I move it around? No, I cannot. And it actually looks much worse with this picture. So I've basically just ruined the UI. So let's try to take it. Can we take it away? I don't know. Oh, we cannot. At least I don't see it anywhere. So I'm gonna select another picture. So I've chosen here a picture. That is a bit better. At least it doesn't completely crowd the UI. On the right side, we have what I'm assuming is the BPM. So let's try increasing that. Yep, it's the BPM. Does the disc rotate at different speeds? Yes. Okay, very nice detail. So as I decrease the BPM, the disc at the bottom is going slowly. And then if I increase the BPM, the disc starts going fast. I really love these kinds of just relationships between the UI. Like you do one thing, it affects the other. And if you're trying to play into the physicality of the real world, then you have to represent that on your UI elements. And then here we have replay. Oh no, not replay. Like it just resets. Basically, if I tap on the top here, it just resets the BPM. For example, I'm gonna take the BPM all the way down now. And then if I tap that, boom, the BPM starts counting up. And there's a very cool haptic of the thing going through. And what is the red button for? So if I click on the red button, okay, I'm assuming it's recording. I'm not sure if it's recording my voice or what it is recording. I like that a little red all around, looks very cool, and it's just clear, like my camera has the exact same UI. So if we stop that, boom. Oh, immediately they go for a sharing. Okay, this is very interesting. So we have basically the music that I was playing, and we can immediately share it over Message, TikTok, Instagram, or Snap. So this is if you want to share a small clip of something that you're doing, you can do it in basically 3 taps. One to start recording, one to stop recording, and another to send. So that's very cool as a sharing mechanism. I'm a fan. All right, coming back here, and last but certainly not least, we have this bottom basically drawer of things. I don't actually know everything that's inside of here. So we have bass, beat, and chord. If we drag it on, man, I really love this interaction where it basically goes through a string and just changes. That's so cool. Okay, and that affects the sound. You can see that, and if I drag just more of them, we hear them play. Okay, and the drawer now seems to be empty. So are there not more things I can drag? I can only drag these 3 things. Let's try hitting the plus, because we can probably add other things. Oh, we can add tracks, so we can add Green Day. Oh, I get it. So this is the bass, the chords, and the beat from this song. So if I drag in the voice, now it's playing the voice from the Green Day song. Okay, this was not immediately intuitive to me in the beginning. So I can also just hold here and remove. So drag to this area. And I can probably do the same with the other things on the screen. How do I remove them? Oh, I just bring them back into the drawer. So I bring it here, boom, gets organized. I'm really loving the playfulness of all of these icons. And it seems to have frozen now because I cannot add or remove things. Let's open it back up here. Okay, something weird is happening because it's asking me to accept the community guidelines now. Oh, it seems like I have lost my things. Yeah, it seems like I just lost the song that I was doing. So that's a bummer. Let's start here fresh with a new song. We can add a beat, electronic BPM on Frank Ocean. Boom. And now we can go to one shots. I want to see that. So we can go to horn. And I'm guessing we can just tap the horn at any time. Oh, notice how the UI shakes when you tap the horn. This is so cool. I love these kinds of little things where one part of the UI influences everything else in a way that it doesn't need to, but it just represents the physicality of things. So if I tap the horn, boom, the rest of the UI shakes as the horn sounds. Boom. I really love this. Bump does a very similar thing on the shake and some other features. So this is an amazing thing. Let's try the bump. I'm guessing there's also going to be some kind of physicality to it. Okay, it's the same exact effect, but a bit longer. Interesting. And then we have effects. We have not seen effects yet. So we have eraser. Does this delete the horn? No. Okay, I don't know what the eraser does. Can I hear it as I... No. Okay, I don't know what the eraser does. Let's add some reverb. And we can add reverb to specific parts. So if we add reverb to this, underwater to the song, Oh, look at the little particles, like the little bubbles there. And now probably the eraser removes those. Yep, exactly. So I removed the reverb from the drums. Okay, let's take a look at what other little UI details they have here. So the bit crusher, nice, just some little particles. Erase that. And then the stutter. Okay, a little raise coming in. They have so many like fun animations on this app. I'm really loving it. And I'm realizing now that we haven't pressed this little shuffle button on the left. So let's tap that. And it doesn't appear to do anything. Okay, cool. I don't know what it does. I wish it had some kind of indication of what it does. Maybe it has to do with the videos and the photo, but I'm not sure. So let's try pressing the plus here again and see if they have some cool tricks up the panel. They do not. It's very simple. Let's try searching for Dua Lipa. Oh, I just wanted to swipe and it actually pressed into the music. So the panel is not great, but I think the star of the show is definitely this bottom drawer here. Like many cool effects. I love the little dots on the back. I love what happens when you drag things onto the board. I love the little lines that appear when you're switching the position of elements. Like it's just really cool. Look at this. Boom, 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 boom. Step on top. All right, and let's go back to the main menu, see if we have something else here. Oh, so now the bottom categories are loading. So I guess when we first saw it, they were simply not loading. So we have the carousel up top, and then below, we actually have some categories that were not loading before. So let's go to chill. Interesting animation here where it stays on the screen and then the other elements come from the back. It's not very well conceived, like it clearly lacks some FPS and some like craft to it, but it's a start. And then you can just come here, swipe between, and if you go to mix, warming up the decks, okay, nice. We just come to the song that someone else made or that was ready for us, and we can immediately start playing it. Pretty interesting. Okay, so we have seen the top navigation, we have seen the middle navigation, we have seen the main interactions of the app. One thing that's left to see is the profile. So I noticed that on the home screen, there was a profile here on the top left. Let's see what's there. Bopping Since, and it doesn't have a name. Okay, this is not a great profile. It just looks completely empty. It doesn't have my mixes. I'm guessing that's because I didn't hit save, but it would be cool to have just recents here, like save by default, basically. Hitting save, it's a very 2016 thing. Things just save by default nowadays. Yeah, the profile is just not great. So let's exit or actually tap settings, see what those have, and just have delete account. Okay, there's nothing else. You can only delete your account. Okay, some work to be done on profile, but that's fine. Let's tap here into one of these to wrap up the video. So things that I love about this app. I love the bottom drawer. I love this little interaction when you're moving around. I love that they use haptics almost everywhere, custom haptics. I love the little particles that come from the effects. And above that, I love the style of this carousel and the animation as you tap into one of the songs. So this is a really fun app. I'm glad we got a look at it. I'm probably not going to use it, if I'm being honest. It's not my type of thing. But in terms of design, there's a lot to learn from here. I hope you liked the episode, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.